Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, May 27th, 2019, and we are here for yet another Monday mystery game, this time number 716. That's a lot of games. I'm anxious for this one. It wasn't the first pick today. I had to go back in the vaults and looked around, and then I saw this is going to be a good one. We were playing it all morning, got in at 4 in the morning because I knew we were going to be super far behind because of all the crazy stuff that's been going on this weekend. Super excited to get it unveiled. Last week, number 715 was Time Crisis. Everybody went crazy when that came out. We saw everybody playing it. For the Chris Plackey took first place on it, followed by Jamie Tibbetts, and then in third place, our very own Maurice Smith. So whoever wins, they get 3 points for the 10X championship, 2 points for second place, 1 point for third place, which now puts our 10X standings at James White in first place with a big 21 points. Smattering of a ball. He's excited. Jamie Tibbetts, former Game of the Year, Jamie Tibbetts with 13 points, and your current Gamer of the Year in third place, Chris Plackey with 12 points. So, this week, Tibbetts could move up. Chris Plackey could jump into second place. We'll have to see who's good at this game behind us. But first, we got to cover a few things. We got the Arcade Wars still going on against the One-Up Arcade out in Brisbane. Everybody's been playing Wonder Boy, so keep playing. They have some amazing players out at the One-Up in Brisbane, so we can't let our guard down. We took the last month, and we want to do some more of these back-to-back. So keep putting in scores for Wonder Boy. We very much appreciate it. We also saw this week, we saw Combo Breaker. All of our guys were out playing Mortal Kombat 11. Again, everybody knows Galloping Ghost is the home of Mortal Kombat. We love Mortal Kombat here. So awesome to see our guys playing in Mortal Kombat 11, and really great tournament. So great to see the fighting game community here in Chicago. Everybody get together, everybody traveling in. We had an insane Ghost Battle Series on Thursday. We had 54 people show up. So very cool, very awesome. So happy everybody enjoyed that. Congratulations. I know Jeremiah did great. Tommy Waffles did great. Awesome. Just really cool. So can't wait for the next big tournament. And, of course, EVO's coming. So we're going to be talking about, definitely show up to GBS, Ghost Battle Series on Thursday. Doors open at 7. Tournament starts at 8. If you like Mortal Kombat, and it's full spectrum. It's people playing, learning the game, and then it's the pro players. Everybody's learning and getting better at that game, so don't miss it. We talk about Mortal Kombat. Everybody knows I love Mortal Kombat. So let's bring somebody up. Let's bring up a true legend in this industry with Paul Niemeyer. Paul, how's it going?
It's going great, man.
Let me give you a microphone here.
Oh, fantastic.
Paul, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure, really.
And you've had an interesting connection to Mortal Kombat. You actually designed the cabinet art for the MK1 cabinet.
Yes.
And you worked on several other games throughout we had talked very briefly, and you finally came in, and it was so cool getting a chance to meet you. And you've told us many of the games that you've worked on, including Satan's Hollow, and you did the pre-production art for Tapper, and so many of the others. It's so incredible to hear your stories. And for me, I know a lot of industry people, but hearing your stuff, it fills in more pieces. Like, you can know the games and you can know the lore of some of it, but to actually talk to people and learn more it's a true honor, and it's incredible to have that missing piece that you've kind of put in place. So thank you so much for coming. You had a post a couple of days ago.
Yes.
About a few things that you uncovered from your archives.
Yeah, I was digging around looking for a comic book, actually, and I did find the comic book, but I did find some other things along the way. And one of them was One of them was...
Mike,
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
check. It's got to just be close.
There you go. I came across all of the comp work that John Tobias had done that was given to me to do the final illustrations for Mortal Kombat. So I found these. These are all John Tobias' actual work. I came across this one that said Dragon Attack. And I had totally forgotten that it was called Dragon Attack when I started this job. And this is my actual notes from the meeting. Wrote Mortal Kombat with a C and then corrected it with the K, as you see here. And apparently I liked Yngwie Malmsteen at one point or another because I wrote down some information to get his album too. So, so anyway, yeah, pretty crazy find, huh?
Absolutely. And I've seen you've had other posts where initially you had thought about putting Goro on the side of the cabinet.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I actually brought that sketch with me. Wow. Here. At one point in time, for just a brief moment, Goro was going to be on the side of the cabinet. And we had talked about that on the phone. I was a freelancer, so I did this sketch of Goro and then hauled ass over there to have the meeting. In the time it took me to get over there, they decided Goro was out. And the reason was they were having a hard time animating him, and he just looked silly. He just looked like he was doing. So Goro got dumped from MK1, and they worked on his animation to get it in MK2. But in the meantime, there was a brief dancing with having him on the side of the cabinet.
Well, it's so awesome to hear and actually to see, because it's literally a piece of history. Like, all of us were introduced to Mortal Kombat, Johnny Cage doing this jump kick, and it would not be the same without you lending your hand and your talent and your artistic touch to the dragons and the font and everything like that. It's an iconic piece of history that I've seen like in the fighting game community. There's so many people with the dragon. This game has impacted so many people, and it's just, again, we had added you to our wall of legends, industry legends, and the people that you're joined with: John Tobias, Ed Boon, Dan Forden, Eugene Jarvis. Like, you have your rightful place up there, because the industry, it wouldn't be the same without you. And it's the fan base that you have. I know, were you expecting to have the response that you received?
No, not at all. I was actually surprised anybody was even interested. Now I'm just shocked at how widespread it is. Since I put that post on, I'm hearing from people all over the world that are friending me and sending me texts. I'm like overwhelmed. I had to almost shut my phone off. It was just going crazy. It was just blowing up. So.
Well, that is absolutely amazing. We appreciate you not only coming out and sharing that with us, but with everybody, because it is, like you say, it is that missing. It's information like that, and so many artists and programmers that have worked on these games, they never got the just deserved credit. And it's so great to see you getting the attention that you rightfully deserve now, because again, all of us have traveled in. Every day we hear there's people in from Ireland and Australia, and they're traveling from halfway around the world because they want to see these games that you helped create. So thank you for everything that you have done. And I know we have some photos of you. I don't know if you'd be up for signing some autographs or anything. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm sure other people here would like to see those in person. I don't know if you're...
Yeah. We'll hang around a little bit, and if anybody wants to see this stuff, I'd be more than happy to show it to them.
Very cool. Thank you so much. Paul. Thank you. Paul. So awesome. So awesome. I love seeing that stuff. We're getting to talk with guys like Paul and guys like Brian Colin, Jeff Lee. We had Jeff Lee here yesterday. I walked in, And there's Jeff Lee. Always so cool to talk to Jeff. We also had a first-timer, Sam Dicker, who he worked on Defender and Sinistar. And so awesome to talk to him. We're going to be doing I'm going to be getting in touch with him. He lives out in California, was just in, but so awesome to talk to the guy who programmed Sinistar. Like, that's crazy. So we want to be doing a Developers Day soon, so stay tuned, because the industry people that we know keeps growing and growing and growing. And the next Developers Day is going to be absolutely ridiculous. So stay tuned for that. What else do we have to cover? Friday. Did anybody catch a stream on Friday? Was anybody around on Friday?
I was.
So we did a special Friday mystery game. I told everybody, don't miss this one. It's going to be a monstrous Friday mystery game. So instead of just putting out one game, we opened the expansion of Pinball. We're just out of the blue. It's like, okay, here's your brand new expansion, everybody. I hope you enjoy it. And I suppose you wanted a game too, so we'll give you a game. We put out Medusa, released from Bally in 1981, which is such a good game. I played one game of it at Pinball Expo. And I was like, no, we need this. So we got that. But then it was, one was enough. So we put up two. We put up Bram Stoker's Dracula, released from Williams back in 1993, which I played 2 games of that at MGC and was like, yeah, no, we need this too. Fortunately, Troy had one. So Troy Smith, pretty much Troy had a hand in getting all these games, but we'll get to that. But 2 was good. Everybody was pretty hyped, feeling good at 2. But then I was like, 3's better than 2. So let's put up a third one. We put up Scared Stiff with Elvira, released from Bally Midway back in 1996. Game is unbelievable. I've played it a lot. I've put a lot of time on that. Is it up by Monster Bash? That'll be up to you. I think it's up there, but we'll see. So 3 new games, but then, I had this brand new in-box Munsters Premium just sitting there. So yeah, we'll throw that on the floor as well. So not only a new expansion at Galloping Ghost Pinball, that no extra charge for that. It's the regular $15 or the additional $10 if you're going to the arcade. So no extra charge on that. But let's put up 4 ridiculously amazing pinball machines. Let's pull up Master Tech Ken Walker for a moment and have him. Ken. Everybody's a fan of Ken. Ken, thank you for joining us. It's so awesome you were able to come out on Monday Mystery. How crazy was Friday?
Friday was awesome. Friday was great. Just all the reactions on Twitch, all the reactions on Facebook. Everybody loved not only 1 game but 4 games, and they were all great.
Are you finding one that you're playing more than any other?
I still love Scared Stiff. Part of it is that I enjoy the game and I like to hone my skills, but part of it is because I had that thing down to bare wood. A lot of polishing, a lot of cleaning, a lot of replacement connectors and wires and stuff, and I'm still testing it. So I got to play a lot of that just to make sure everything's working great. But I love them all. Medusa's great. We're gonna do some work on that this week, and they're all fantastic. And Munsters. Who doesn't love Munsters? Great game.
It's awesome. Thank you for all. Ken, you do so much in helping us keep all those machines up and running. Ken Walker and Greg Gominas. We can't forget Greg. Greg is awesome too. We got, again, huge thanks to Troy Smith. He literally had a hand in every one of those machines. He set up the deal for the Munsters machine at MGC for us. We had Bram Stoker's Dracula we bought from Scared Stiff we bought from him, and then the game that we traded to get Medusa we bought from Troy. So huge thanks to him. Huge thanks to Rob Burke for hooking us up with that Medusa. Love it. So awesome. Galloping Ghost Pinball is now officially expanded. So check it out next time you stop out. And will you be seeing more soon? Maybe. Right now the pinball vaults are pretty empty, but we like to surprise people with stuff. So, Things to mark on your calendar. We got Dark Presence Day coming up. You have Galloping Ghost Productions. We've been working so hard on this game. Jeremiah Smith, Tommy Waffles, Sunk Delgado, everybody working hard. Game's coming along great. Nick Edgerton, everybody, Phil Diaz, Brandon Diaz, everybody's working. Dark Presence Day is going to be July 20th. Don't miss that. It's going to be awesome. Our best showing of it yet. We have T20 announcement coming soon. It's going to be one of the weekends around our anniversary, which is the 13th. We're going to be started taking pre-registration pretty soon. We'll keep everybody posted on that. We've also got the Video Game Summit coming up, the VGS, on July 13th out in Villa Park. We're going to be there. We'll be there. It's going to be a good show. Paul Zimmerman here today. Walter Day should be there. We heard about that, so stay tuned for that. Join us at Video Game Summit. You can get tickets are on sale now, so check that out. What else do we have? The Swap Meet is coming up on June 8th. This is going to be a ridiculous Swap Meet, so make sure you join us for that. June 8th. We're going to be having a lot of arcade parts there. It's going to be awesome, so make sure you join us for that. And again, we're going to say a podcast maybe soon, maybe Friday. I don't know. I can never tell. The week goes by so quick. But we will see. We'll see on that podcast. I'm hopeful for it. All right. You know, I see Stephen Lucas. He's anxious. James White's about to lose his mind. All right, Stephen Lucas, you've got 15 seconds to cut your promo. 15 seconds. You're wasting it. You're wasting it. I'll take it away from you.
This hardcore title hasn't seen a lot of action lately. In fact, I won it for Marie Smith earlier today, and I've only had a couple of challengers. So I'm looking for somebody to try to get this off my waist. Bring it on. Challenge me for this belt.
There you go, the Hardcore Championship. If you don't know, Hardcore Championship, it's a running title here at the arcade. If you have it, you must defend it. A game is picked at random, and you go head-to-head score. If it's not a head-to-head game, then you do challenger goes first, champion goes second, and if you win, you become the hardcore champion. That means free entry to the arcade, free drinks, everything. You're comped. You're treated like royalty. Stephen Lucas, this guy's always fighting for this belt every time he comes in. So somebody take this belt away from him.
Bring it on. If nobody takes this belt off to me today, I will get that matchmaker rule invoked. And we'll finally have a match made.
We'll see. Stephen Lucas, your hardcore champion. Dropping the gold, can't even hold on to it. Tom Waffles, take care of that. Do that real quick for us, please. All right. I think it is time for us to summon forth former Gamer of the Year to help with today's Monday Mystery Unveil. But not yet, because we have to find out. Pete, how was the weekend?
Well, I really enjoyed it. It was great to see everyone. Despite the weather today, thank you everyone for coming out. We've got a ton of regulars here. Friday was great. The pinball stream, I think, went really well. Thank you everyone who tuned in for that. Saturday, I don't know. Like it was really busy. Like I think a lot of people were done at Combo Breaker and they came here afterwards. So it was great to see so much of the fighting game community. Thank you for coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. That pinball stream was a lot of fun. Makes me want to do more of them.
Shout outs to Spooky. He's here playing some games today. If you don't know who he is, he's a huge FTC fighting game community streamer. But thanks for making us part of your weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Spooky, for coming in. Thank you to everybody that was in for Combo Breaker. Thank you for everybody that came in and celebrated Memorial Day. To all the people in the Armed Services, thank you for all of your support. We really appreciate what you do. Again, every Veterans Day, Memorial Day, if you come here, it's on us. We take care of our troops here. So, are we ready? James White, we could wait 10 more seconds and James will explode. That'd be cool to stream. No, let's put him out of his misery. Your Monday mystery game is none other than Renegade. Released from Taito in 1986. I love it. Stephen Lucas dropping that belt. Let's bring him up here first, because I'm gonna see these guys just they're gonna punch him. Stephen Lucas goes first. He's the hardcore champion. Let's see how this goes for him. Stephen Lucas, are you familiar with Renegade?
I know what it is, but
He knows what it is. Let's see how this goes. It's Double Dragon 2-esque fighting, a left button and a right button. And this game, he's got that first critical 100 points. You can jump kick, but no forward jump kick. This game, brutal. Absolutely brutal. Lot of fun though. Going toe-to-toe, slugging it out. This guy's got a stick and a Hawaiian shirt. Oh, he doesn't care much for Stephen Lucas. But they're brand new buttons. They're not sticky. Blaming the hardware. The jump kick. An impressive jump kick. Oh, he sends him off the cliff. Surrounded. Oh, the boss is here now. Stephen Lucas. Boss is pushing you towards the edge. Putting the fists to him. Oh! And yeah, Stephen Lucas is correct. He already knows. There's only one guy. You get one energy bar. This game, there is no build-up in this game. This game has only out-of-the-box difficult. Knocking out another. Uh-oh. It's Stephen Lucas in his Warriors vest versus the boss in his Warriors vest. Oh! 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 Punching his face in. 5,200. 5,250 points. James stomping up. He is ready. Excellent first playthrough by Stephen Lucas. They're giving it up. James, what do you think? Renegade?
I played this at the Hollow Trails a lot. And one thing you notice, I did not make an idiot of myself.
And that's why everybody is disappointed. A Monday mystery ruined. Sorry, everyone. It's a no-nonsense James White. I don't know if I like this no-nonsense James White. James starting out strong, jump kicking. Wow. Has James played this before? So many people love the Nintendo version of this game, the NES version. The boss is out. Still a stick-wielding guy and the boss and one white shirt. James definitely got some skills on it. This is a no-nonsense game. This game comes in and it's like, here, just deal with these 10 guys real quick. You'll be fine. But James, showing his prowess. He's played this before. We haven't seen him do any running attack. Uh-oh. 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 James knocking one of them out. Boss down to his last brick of health. This could be impressive. James White. All right, stage 2. Already 12,000 points. That's huge. That's huge. Oh. An unfair fight. Some might say an unfair fight. Sending the motorcycle guys at you at the start of level 2. Takes another one off his bike. Then the rest of the gang comes out. They've had enough of James White putting the boots to their friends. Oh, he goes down. Oh, the flying knee. This is intense. If you like Double Dragon, this is a game you should check out. Renegade, released from Taito back in 1986. Very impressive. Here comes the boss. Oh! Oh! The boss letting his presence be known. Just clubbing James. James not using, I see a lot of people try to use the ring out techniques. Not James. He's a toe-to-toe slugfest. 30 seconds left. A lot of health. That's the downside of jump kicks. They do take time. They don't do a lot of energy. Don't do a lot of damage. 15 seconds left. 12. He's going to be hearing footsteps now. 8. James put the boots to him. Using that far kick. Jump kick, 2, 1. Time is over. James.
That's a warm up in there.
It's a warm-up. He gets to the level 2 boss, and it's a warm-up. You haven't seen nothing yet from James White. Crazy. Very impressive. Just short of the free life. Who's next? Jeff Lucas stepping up. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our Facebook stream. Jump over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to be streaming for quite a while. We've got a lot of hype behind Renegade, your Monday mystery game released from Taito back in 1986. A classic. So good, so difficult. One life. Jump over to Twitch. You're going to keep watching Jeff Lucas stream. And, of course, join us next Monday for number 717 being added to the Galloping Ghost Arcade floor. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We will be here next week. Thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.